where deep down you felt it. That quiet sense of unease, the stress, the overthinking, the constant pressure to be more, do more, achieve more. You check your phone first thing in the morning, drown in notifications, and by the end of the day, you're exhausted, but not fulfilled. And the worst part? No matter how much you accomplish, it never feels like enough. But here's the truth. It's not just you. It's the modern world, a world that conditions you to react, consume, and chase happiness like a hamster on a wheel, never stopping, never questioning. But what if I told you that real strength isn't about controlling the world? It's about mastering yourself? For thousands of years, Buddhist monks have trained their minds like warriors, not by avoiding suffering, but by transforming it. They don't let stress, negativity, or fear control them. They remain unshaken no matter what happens. And here's the best part. You don't have to become a monk to apply these principles. In this video, we're diving into 10 powerful Buddhist teachings that will rewire how you handle stress, anxiety, and self-doubt, so you can build an inner world so strong that nothing can shake you. By the end, you'll see emotions differently. You'll stop reacting and start mastering. And most importantly, you'll learn to take back control. Let's begin. 1. The sacred pause, mastering the space before reaction. The Buddha once said, "Rule your mind, or it will rule you." Between an event and your reaction, there is always a small but powerful space. That space is where wisdom exists. Think about a time when someone insulted you. Did you react immediately with anger, or did you pause? The difference between a wise person and an impulsive one is that the wise person creates space before reacting. The next time you feel triggered by an insult, a frustrating situation, or an urge to lash out, take a breath. Observe the emotion rather than becoming it. 2. Transform attacks into tests of resilience. There is a famous Buddhist story about a man who insulted the Buddha repeatedly. The Buddha simply smiled and asked, "If someone offers you a gift, but you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The man replied, "To the giver." The Buddha then said, "So too with your anger. I do not accept it, therefore it remains yours." The truth is, no one can hurt you emotionally unless you accept their words as truth. The next time someone criticizes or provokes you, don't take the bait. Instead, see it as a test. Can you remain calm when others lose control? When you treat negativity as a challenge, it loses its power over you. 3. Train yourself to embrace discomfort like a warrior. Buddhist monks wake up at 4 a.m., meditate for hours, and often eat just one meal a day. Why? Because they train themselves to be comfortable with discomfort. In modern life, we constantly seek comfort. Air conditioning when it's hot, entertainment when we're bored, food when we're slightly hungry. But true strength comes from enduring hardship, not escaping it. Start small. Take cold showers. Sit in silence with your thoughts. Do something difficult without complaining. The more you expose yourself to discomfort, the stronger your mind becomes. 4. Flip the script. Turn problems into strength. A Zen master once told his students, "Obstacles do not block the path. They are the path." Most people see problems as burdens. But what if every problem was an opportunity? A lost job could be the chance to start a new career. A betrayal could teach you to choose better friends. A failure could push you to improve. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How is this happening for me?" When you change your mindset, negative experiences stop being setbacks. They become stepping stones. 5. Transmute emotions. Use negative energy for growth. Emotions are just energy. You can either let them destroy you, or you can use them as fuel. The Buddha himself experienced anger, fear, and sadness, but he didn't let them control him. Instead, he transformed them into wisdom. For example, if someone betrays you, instead of being consumed by resentment, channel that energy into self-improvement. If you feel fear, let it motivate you to prepare rather than paralyze you. Every emotion, no matter how dark, can be repurposed into something useful. 6. Become the observer. Don't get swept away by feelings. Imagine sitting beside a river, watching leaves float past. Each leaf represents an emotion: anger, sadness, happiness. The mistake most people make is grabbing onto the leaves, identifying with their emotions, instead of simply observing them. Buddhists practice mindfulness to cultivate this detachment. Instead of saying, "I am angry," say, "I am experiencing anger." This small shift in language helps you detach from emotions rather than being consumed by them. 7th train, emotional fasting. Stop depending on external validation. Just as fasting strengthens the body, emotional fasting strengthens the mind. Many people rely on external things: social media likes, constant entertainment, other people's approval, to regulate their emotions. But a truly strong person needs nothing external to feel at peace. Try this. Spend a day without seeking validation from others. Don't check social media. Don't complain. Don't react emotionally. The less you depend on external things, the stronger your inner stability becomes. 8. Master the art of non-reaction. A Zen proverb says, "Let go or be dragged." When someone tries to provoke you, what happens if you don't react? The situation loses its power. The angrier they become, the calmer you should be. Silence is often the most powerful response. Non-reaction doesn't mean suppression. It means choosing where to invest your energy. If someone insults you and you respond with anger, you've handed them control over your emotions. But if you remain still, they are left with their own negativity, while you stay at peace. Think of an old tree standing in a storm. The wind may howl, the rain may pour, but the tree doesn't fight back. It simply stands firm. Learn to be like that tree. Let others waste their energy while you conserve yours. 9. Visualize the worst. Face fear before it arrives. Buddhists practice meditating on impermanence, the idea that everything is temporary. By contemplating loss, suffering, and even death, they prepare for life's uncertainties. This practice, known as Maranasati, death awareness, isn't meant to be depressing. It's meant to make you fearless. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, would wake up each day and remind himself that everything he valued, his family, his throne, even his own life, could be taken away at any moment. This didn't make him anxious. It made him appreciate life more and remain unshaken when difficulties came. Try this exercise. Imagine losing something important, your job, your health, or a relationship, not to panic, but to mentally prepare. By facing the worst in your mind, you weaken its power over you in reality. And paradoxically, this practice often leads to greater gratitude for what you have now. 10. Create your own code of conduct. Without a personal philosophy, people are easily swayed by emotions and circumstances. But when you live by a code, Nothing external can shake you. In Buddhism, monks follow the Vinaya, a strict set of moral rules that guide their actions. Samurai warriors had Bushido, a code of honor that dictated how they lived and died. Even in modern times, the most resilient people follow a set of principles that shape their decisions, rather than being led by emotions. Ask yourself, what values will I never compromise? How do I want to respond when life gets difficult? What kind of person do I want to be, no matter what happens? A strong personal code gives you a foundation that remains solid, even when everything else is uncertain. When you know who you are and what you stand for, no external force can shake you. We've now explored all 10 principles of emotional mastery, each one designed to help you gain control over your mind and reactions. But mastering your emotions isn't about suppressing them. It's about understanding and guiding them with wisdom. Like a mountain standing firm against the wind, you can cultivate a mindset that remains calm, centered, and unmovable in the face of life's uncertainties. But emotional strength isn't built overnight. It's a daily practice, a lifelong journey. If you found value in these lessons and want to explore more wisdom from Buddhism and self-mastery, make sure to subscribe to Wisdom 8 Path Together. We'll continue unlocking the power of the mind and discovering the path to inner freedom. Are you ready to take control of your emotions and transform your life? The journey starts now. Subscribe and join the movement.